Hi, my name is Jon Bibbins, and I am presenting about design charrettes today. Design charrettes are a process by which a shared vision of a community is created by bringing together expert designers and key community members. The first step of this process is getting charrette ready. Getting charrette ready consists of people ready and information ready. People ready is laying out the key stakeholders that are present at the meeting and allowing them to agree on organization and process with the expert designers that are present as well. Information ready is all parties having equal access to information and same quality of information. For the actual shred itself, it consists of a week-long process of small groups interacting with expert designers. The projects are eventually visualized and presented to the public, where further feedback is given that is eventually just combined together and is able to produce one final design project. The actual step three, the implementation of this, is a month-long process where that week-long collaborative work is actually looked at in the scope of plans, of analytics, actual logistics of the project. Eventually, once this month is over and an agreement can come to terms with the town, this final product is really produced by not only the designers but the peoples themselves. And that's one of the first advantages, is that it's a combination of expertise and democratization. Further, due to this short schedule, the compromise is value. A resolution is actually achieved by the shortened time period instead of a long drawn out process. However, this can also be a negative, as this shortened time period could result in a diminishing quality of design expertise. Further, this also could be reflective. It's only reflective of the participatory community. If it only reflects the people, the key stakeholders marked out for the design charrette itself, and the people who showed up and gave their feedback at the public meeting. For my case study, I chose a three-step Cambridge, England case study. This is done by graduate students and professors with some community engagement, thus differing from a traditional design charrette. For the first step, it's designed by land parcel without strong design guidelines, resulting in a lack of depth and efficient use of land. This is almost a test run for, or trial run for these students. The second step is traditional design charrette, where they've gone out to the community, engaged with community members, taken into account what they see for this part of just outside of town and farmland in Cambridge. It's very similar in a sense to the relationship of Blacksburg, the town gown, having farmland surrounding Blacksburg, and it would be like design students going out and picking a part of the land to develop for a town gown mixed use project that the university is using and the town will get some use for as well. And so this produced a much more comprehensive product in the second step due to the detailed information. And this third step is the distillation of the findings in the wider urban context. And due to this project actually lasting 6 weeks instead of the traditional week, this final implementation section is only a 2-week period, since they've already gone through a lot of expertise engaging with the government. And so that resolution is essentially encouraged because of the town gown relationship. This is the university doing it, so there's not going to be as much dispute necessarily from the people in the public sector of the town of Cambridge, England. Now, the negative to this is the design reflects even smaller amount of the community than a traditional design charrette. And since the first step of laying out the organization and process with community stakeholders and reducing a more in-depth step two, this results in a lack of community agreement potentially with people in the surrounding farming community that's not necessarily as influential in the town of Cambridge, England. I hope this showed you various possibilities for a design charrette and how they can differ in actual implementation from the framework that in theory that design charrettes are.